Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you all had a wonderful week. So today, as you can see, after newest Mancera Fig Me Up, this is an Eau de Parfum 120ml bottle, the biggest one you can get. And I got this directly from Mancera, from France, for about 100 British pounds. And this is the biggest bottle you can get. And there's also another size, which is this smaller 60ml bottle, for about 65 British pounds, give or take, depending on your exchange rate. So looking at the packaging, very similar to all the other Manceras. You got the ingredients at the back, you can pause it if you want to see. And bottom, you've got the batch code. The top, there's nothing there. And without further ado, I'm going to open this packaging and show you what the bottle looks like inside. So the bottle looks something like this, as you can imagine. It just says Fig Me Up, and the color is kind of like a pink, dark purple-ish kind of a color. And the bottom, you've got the batch code information down here. And the top is just the logo. It's a magnetic cap as well. There's nothing under the cap. I'm gonna waste a few sprays for you. It's a very good spray, and under the nozzle if you want to see. So looking on Mancera's official website, we can see the top notes. There's Mediterranean fig leaves, green rhubarb and violet. Middle notes, there's creamy fig milk, Oud Sandal, plum and geranium. And the base notes, there's toffee, tonka beans, tobacco, as well as white musk. So after giving this fragrance a few hours to wear, I noticed that the opening is extremely creamy. It's also very aromatic and fruity sweet as well, leaning more towards the feminine side, even though this fragrance is listed as an unisex fragrance. But that being said, it only lasts for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes before it turns to a very warm and spicy, kind of a smoky vibe going on, presumably because of that Oud Sandal, that tonka bean, that tobacco, as well as the white musk notes that brings this fragrance from a very creamy and sweet to a very warm and spicy aromatic fragrance. The opening definitely, I would say, for most people might find it a little bit too much. It might be a little bit synthetic as well, but it only lasts for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes before it simmers to a very pleasant, kind of addictive, warm finish. And the best way to describe this fragrance is that it's a perfect combination between Fig Extasy as well as Amberful by Mancera. And if you've tried those two before, then you have a very vague idea of where Fig Me Up is leading to. It's not 100% accurate in terms of how they smell, but you can kind of see the similarities when you smell this fragrance compared to Amberful as well as Fig Extasy. It's definitely a very uplifting, pleasant, addictive fragrance to my nose. I would give this a solid 8 out of 10. And the projection longevity, I would say it's fairly good. The longevity, I get a good 9, maybe 8 or 9 hours on my skin and clothes. And it projects for about a room's length for the first 10-15 minutes before it turns to a 6-foot radius for the next few hours, and then it just turns to a skin scent and then disappearing completely. Overall, I would say that this fragrance, it's unforgettable. It has this very pleasant, creamy, sweet opening, and it's definitely a scent that you will not forget. It's a scent that lingers on your clothes for the next few days as well. So it's definitely a fragrance that is worth trying in my books. I think if you enjoy those type of warm, seductive, sweet kind of a fragrance, a little bit creamy in the opening, then you might actually find this fragrance surprisingly pleasant for your nose. And personally, I think that the opening I might need to wear a few times to get used to it, and this fragrance is perfect for anyone that's looking for a warm, kind of a spicy, smoky and sweet fragrance. And I think that this Fig Me Up fragrance is the perfect example of how a fig note fragrance should smell like, mixed in with some spice and some oud. So let me know what you think about this fragrance in the comments below. And as usual, I'll see you all in my next video.